This is the story of Ray's 1954 Packard Patrician that began its ownership journey in Ottawa. Packard made the high-end Patrician model from 1951 through 1956. As mentioned, this was a high-end model made to compete with Cadillac. Of the 2,769 Patricians that Packard produced in 1954, the Packard Register records only 40 remaining on the road. We don't know if Ray's Packard is on the list or not. Many may recall Ray's 1948 Chevrolet pickup that he took a lot of good-natured kidding about. He owned that pickup for 17 years and quite frankly had a blast with it. Ray is the first to admit that the pickup was put together with bits and pieces found here and there.
I loved it.
You loved it, see?
My brother-in-law had one, so I wanted one too.
He just put a new engine in it, and it ran like a top. The 56 Buick portholes installed in the hood were to help keep the engine cool. Ray loved that truck, but always had an eye out for a Packard, something he'd wanted for a long time.
It was a dream of mine to have a Packard, and ever since I was 10 or 11 years old. And I feel like I won the lottery.
One day he was scouting Kijiji and noticed an ad from a young guy who wanted to swap his Packard for a pickup truck. Well, Ray made the call right away, and the two met, and the deal was made.
The kid emailed me back. He said he enjoys the truck tremendously, and I said I'm glad because he got what he wanted and I got what I wanted.
The young guy even delivered the Packard to Windsor. The body and the mechanics on the Patrician are in great shape, but where you really notice the comfort is out on the open road.
He drives like a dream, and it's like, I don't regret it at all. It's like I said, I feel like I won a lottery.
The car is equipped with a 359 straight-eight engine with a standard 4-barrel carburetor. It produces 212 horsepower.
It's a Packard Thunderbolt. I haven't read too much about it yet, but my brother just bought me a manual for it, and I'm reading about it every night. I didn't read at all when I was in high school, but I'm going to read that thing like a Bible.
The following year, Packard came out with its V8 engine. 1954 would be the first time a start position was added to the ignition key. Before this, the driver would step on the accelerator pedal to actuate the switch built into the carburetor. Around that time, Packard was running into financial problems, so only minor changes separated the styling from the 53 to the 54 model, notably the headlight and taillight trim. About the only work that needs to be done to this car is rebuilding the seats, which are showing their age.
My nephew's going to do it over the winter. It's going to be done in vinyl, so it'll be a lot easier for the kids they can make their mess. I won't panic.
An interesting thing to note is the Packard's model number is embossed right into the firewall. Another innovative feature of the Packard is the Ultramatic transmission. The Ultramatic is the only automatic transmission ever produced and perfected by a major independent automobile manufacturer. You know, Packard made a lot of interesting design features, including a glove compartment that pulled out like a drawer, rather than having the cover dropping down.
Well, when I first got it, I asked the guy how to get in there. I thought it was locked. He says, it doesn't pull down, it pulls out. And we had a laugh over it.
You're going to be seeing a lot of this fabulous automobile in the years ahead. For now, Ray is pleased as punch with his new acquisition.
The car was exceptional. It still is exceptional. It's whisper quiet. We're going to have a lot of fun with it.
That's the story of Ray's 1954 Packard Patrician.
This is the ultimate high, owning a Packard. It's always been a dream of my life, and like I say, I feel like I won a lottery.
Thanks for viewing. Have a safe winter. And come spring, we'll see you at the car shows and cruise nights.